how do you stay motivated during a long job search? That is our topic in this episode, on tips to keep you going. Okay, tips to keep you going, or how to stay motivated during a long job search. First of all, thank you so much for joining me today on the Synergy Unpacked channel, where we explore how to maintain balance in life and work. So I recently received an email from someone I've known for quite a while. She asked, how can I stay motivated in my search for work? I've been unemployed for over a year now, and at times I feel like I'm losing my mind. So I immediately understood that there could be a number of us who are going through the same experience like she's going through. So I took time to reflect on everything I've learned. I did my research, asked around, spoke to so many experts, and I organized some insights into the themes that could serve as a practical job search survival kit. So if you're struggling through this season like my friend, perhaps this survival kit that I put together can also serve as a roadmap. So there are, I think, around 6 themes that can keep you within the survival kit, that can keep you encouraged and guide you through this process of searching for work. Tip number 1, build a structure and then stick to it. Create a daily routine, set goals, even if they are small ones, for this will allow you to maintain a sense of movement. Another thing you can do while you're building this structure is to use something like Excel, a simple Excel sheet, to track all the jobs you've applied or you plan to apply. This allows you to visualize your progress and identify some of the things that you've been working on or you plan to work on. And then another thing you can do around this time within this tip is to ensure that you emotionally distance yourself from the outcomes. Don't get attached to the applications until there's an interview on the table. Don't say that you meet every criteria, that you're the right person for the job, or rather just do your part and then ignore the outcomes because they're not in your control. Then stay disciplined. As someone I know put it, motivation fades, but discipline carries you through. Tip number 1, it is build a structure, then stick to it. Tip number 2 is take breaks without guilt. Give yourself permission to rest, whether that's weekends off or taking a few days every couple of weeks to recharge. If you feel burnt out, lean into it. Rest is part of the progress. So let the emotions come, process them, and reset. Take some breaks, breathe in without feeling guilty. Okay, tip number 2, take breaks without feeling guilty. Tip number 3 is stay active. In this case, I mean your body, your mind, and your soul. So let's start with your body. Of course, this is basic exercising. This could be either indoor or outdoor. You can join a sports club. Especially, I would encourage you to join a club, a gym, a martial arts class, dancing class. For this adds a social benefit on top of it. However, if you're not able to, you can still focus on some type of movement, and this will allow your body to be active. On your mind, feed your curiosity with a specific class, specific video. The assumption is if you're watching me, you're seeking for some knowledge, some curiosity for your mind, or craft a specific project. Right now, there's a lot of change that is happening, a lot of new, wonderful products that are coming out through AI. Opportunities for you to try something new. So do this. It doesn't need to be career related. It just has to have a little bit of meaning. And meaning can be derived from an outcome of knowing something new. It doesn't have to make you money. If it does, well and good. It doesn't have to make you friends, but it does well and good. It's mostly about some impact you're looking for on your soul. Please, wherever you do, maintain or keep your spiritual self-care routine extremely strong. And the simplest one that I've always been encouraging in this channel is journaling. Get a book and a pen and sit and do that. Meditate extremely intensely, pray, or even just watch a very good Netflix show, guilty free. That gives you, without your phone, just focusing on it intensely, that you're able to take care of your soul. So tip number 3 is to stay active, your body, your mind, and your soul. Tip number 4, reframe the process. Okay, what do I mean here? Think of each day as its own challenge. Okay, just focus on doing your best today, at this moment, now, after this video. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just focus today. Okay, celebrate any small win that you get around this time. So one example could be if you've been invited for a written tests or just landing an interview itself, getting that rejection email that confirms progress, or if someone a recruiter recommends on updating your CV, that is extremely well. Take that as part of the process. You're closer there. And that means that you need to view rejections as a numbers game, because each door gets you closer and closer to a yes. Each one of us have, as long as you don't give up, eventually something good will come, and every time you get a no, you're moving closer to that yes. Hence, reframe the process. That is tip number 4. Tip number 5, lean on your people. Very, very important. Here, surround yourself with those who understand, whether it's a particular friend, a mentor, a spouse, or even an online community. Here, share, vent, okay, and lift each other up. Very, very important. And when you are lucky to get a job eventually, maintain that community by being a good example and motivating others, or even mentoring others. Accountability partners can also be very, very helpful. Who are these people? These are guys you can set goals together, trade job leads, okay, and also prepare for interviews as a team. Could be former colleagues if you're working together in an organization, could be classmates. Have accountability partners who, when he sees a job that you probably have not seen, they can share with you. So tip number 5 is lean on your people. Last tip that I'm going to tell you, my dear friend, is that keep the faith. Remember, even seasoned professionals with 10, 15, 20 years experience are in this same storm, what you're going through. Why? Because I think the job market right now is really, really tough. And it's not just you, but resilience often comes from perspective. So all on to you positive feedback you've received, if any, for that is real. You know for sure I did not go beyond the interview because something was lacking. That is really, really good feedback. Now, whether it's faith in a higher power or faith in yourself, hold tight to something that will anchor you. Very, very important. If you believe in God, I cannot highly recommend a prayer. If you believe in another deity, a powerful God, or even on yourself, on the power that you have, please anchor yourself in that faith. For around this time, you need it more than you can ever imagine. Tip number 6, keep the faith. Okay, so just to repeat what these tips are that can help you stay motivated in your search. Tip number 1 is to build a structure and then stick to it. Tip number 2, take breaks without guilt. Tip number 3, stay active. This is body, mind, and soul. Tip number 4, reframe the process. Tip number 5, lean on your people. Then lastly, please keep on the faith. Some bonus wisdom, something else to add is like a little bit of spice or some dessert on these tips. I can tell you that be extremely strategic with your energy. Okay? Use generic resumes for low effort applications and skip the soul crushing ones if they're not worth the mental toll. Again, be very, very strategic on how you apply jobs. If it's a low effort application, then use generic. But if it's something that requires a lot of process, but it's not worth the mental toll, avoid that. If possible, find a hobby that you can do. Visit a museum, go to a library, hang out in a park after interviews especially. So every time you do an interview or you've sent in an application, go for a walk, reward yourself, decompress, and remind yourself that life is still so beautiful. Okay, so I hope these tips were important to you, my listener, or if you are watching me. I want to say this, dear friend, the same thing I told my friend who reached out to me, that every application you send is a step forward, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. And I know this does not make sense right now, but trust me, you are on your 100th step. You've done 100 applications, you've done 20 or 20 steps towards that job. I don't know how many steps are destined for you, but trust me, you're on the right direction. The right opportunities out there, up somewhere as you take those steps. It's not just about finding a job, it's about finding your job, something destined for you. So keep showing up. Your persistence is extremely powerful, and your breakthrough is really closer than you think. So all the best as you search. I hope these tips can keep you going. And as usual, if you are watching and there's something really nice that you think can help anyone watching this, please go into the comments, add any tip to encourage each other. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye.